Okay, I literally cannot believe this. Can we please process this mess together? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Paul from Stuffy Fans, and I am officially operating on zero sleep, 3 energy drinks, and pure, unfiltered rage. Look, I just hit record at 3 a.m. because my brain is actively melting out of my ears, and this grueling, decade-long journey has finally pushed me entirely over the edge. I am ditching the script. I am breaking all the filters. We are going completely raw today because the spoilers for the next 2 weeks, May 11 to May 22, have officially shattered my reality. Basically, the corporate chaos that is looming over Forrester Creations and Logan is not just a storyline. It is a psychological warfare campaign against my sanity. And I need the only circle that speaks this language to witness my existential collapse. There are absolute legends carrying this entire franchise on their backs, yes. I am talking about Steffi, while others are single-handedly testing the limits of human endurance. Listen, we have to start with the Logan sisters because the hypocrisy is reaching terminal velocity. Donna Logan Forrester is honestly the only one making a shred of sense right now. She is actively encouraging Katie Logan Spencer to drop this absolutely unhinged idea of poaching Hope Logan Spencer and instead focus on repairing the Logan family. Basically, Donna is looking at the smoldering crater of their family dynamic and screaming for a ceasefire. But Katie is completely ignoring her. Katie is out here acting like a corporate shark, and honestly, it is a major flex, but it is also deeply destructive. Suddenly, Katie thinks she can just rip Forrester's lead influencer away without starting World War III. Unbelievable, guys. What's going on here? The absolute audacity to think you can just poach Hope and walk away clean is staggering. And then there is Liam Spencer. Oh my god, Liam. Listen, Liam is making yet another pitch in hopes of locking in Hope's role at Katie's fashion house. And I am just sitting here wondering why this man cannot mind his own business. Basically, Liam is playing puppet master, trying to orchestrate his wife's career because he thinks he knows what is best for her. He is low-key obsessed with getting Hope away from the Forresters. But here's the twist that made me choke on my own breath. Hope actually feels the need to fight for Hope for the future at Forrester Creations' first wait. Why are we like this? 1 minute, Hope is packing her bags, and the next minute, she is suddenly a corporate warrior ready to defend her brand. I mean, honestly, good for her for finally showing some spine, but the whiplash is giving me a concussion. Actually, wait, maybe Hope is right to stay and fight. If she built that brand, she should defend it. No, scratch that. What am I saying? Hope is completely delusional if she thinks she can just dictate terms to Steffi after threatening to walk out the door. Whoa, I've really gone off chasing butterflies into another dimension. Bringing the signal back, let's stick to the script. Look, the real absolute nightmare scenario here is Brooke Logan Forrester. Brooke is about to make an irresistible offer that leaves Ridge. Forrester reevaluating who should be in charge at Forrester Creations. Yes, you heard me right. Brooke is making a play for the co-CEO chair. I am literally screaming at my monitor. Basically, Brooke thinks she can just waltz into the executive suite and replace Steffi. Steffi, the woman who has bled for this company, who has kept the lights on, who is the literal backbone of Forrester Creations. Suddenly, Brooke thinks she is the total game changer the company needs. The entitlement is so thick you could cut it with a chainsaw. Listen, when Ridge actually hints to Steffi about Brooke's co-CEO pitch, Steffi is obviously gonna lose her absolute mind, and rightfully so. Steffi definitely won't be happy about it, and honestly, she should burn the building down if Ridge even entertains this for another second. Ridge will quickly see that if he were to actually replace Steffi with Brooke, it would ignite a ton of hostility and completely ruin his relationship with his daughter forever. Basically, Ridge is standing on the edge of a cliff, looking down at the destruction of his family. And he is still waffling. Why is he like this? He should have laughed Brooke out of the room immediately. But, of course, Brooke's determined side will impress Hope. Oh, obviously. Hope is watching her mother try to usurp Steffi, and instead of seeing it as a hostile takeover, Hope is left thinking they can carve out a brighter future if they work hard enough. Honestly, the toxic validation loop between Brooke and Hope is a low-key obsession of mine, because it is just so utterly fascinating to watch them justify their actions. They genuinely believe they are the heroes of this story while actively trying to tear down Steffi's legacy. It is a major flex of pure delusion. Meanwhile, once Brooke is trying to make this massive Forrester power grab, it is going to severely worry Katie and Bill Spencer. Suddenly, the Logan backup plan is falling apart. If Hope decides to stay and fight alongside Brooke, and if Hope doesn't come to Logan, then Bill and Katie are going to be truly stumped over who their next big name is going to be. Basically, Katie put all her eggs in the hope basket, and now she's realizing that she might be left with absolutely nothing. Honestly, I am living for this karma. Katie thought she could just piggyback off Forrester's success, and now she is sweating bullets in the boardroom. Look, we need to talk about the absolute chaos happening on the design floor because Zende Forrester Dominguez is about to snap. Zende is going to have a fierce, explosive outburst over his hope for the future designs never hitting the runway. And honestly, I get it. I totally get it. Basically, Zende has been sidelined for way too long and his ego is bruised, his talent is being wasted, and he is sick of waiting. Carter Walton may step in and insist it's just a delay. But Zende is way past listening to corporate PR speak. Zende has serious doubts about Steffi ever giving the green light on Hope's line ever again. Suddenly, Zende is looking at the boardroom civil war and realizing that things would radically change if Brooke were in charge. B and B spoilers are teasing that Zende could actually join Brooke's team, along with Hope when it comes to rooting for her as Ridge's co-CEO. This is a massive betrayal. Zende turning his back on Steffi to support Brooke's hostile takeover is a total game changer. The internal Forrester civil war is getting so messy, and honestly, I am here for the drama. But my blood pressure cannot handle Zende defecting to the Logan camp. Wait, let's pivot to the younger crowd because this is getting incredibly dark. Back at Forrester Creations, Melissa Dillon is embracing a new job. It sounds like Dillon is going to lock in the assistant gig for Daphne Rose Walton unless a better opportunity comes along. But here's the twist. It's highly possible Electra Forrester could use an assistant and turn to Dillon as a way to renew their friendship. Yes, it looks like they are going to patch things up either way. Honestly, this is so sweet. But it is also a massive trap because Remy Price is lurking in the shadows like a total creep. Listen, Remy is going to get a chance to spot Electra and Dillon hugging when he sneaks into Forrester once more. Suddenly the vibe goes from heartwarming to straight up thriller. Remy is no doubt going to put immense pressure on Dillon when it comes to his desire to repair his image and get Deke Sharp back. Basically, Remy is tired of waiting and he is going to weaponize Dillon's renewed friendship with Electra. Remy might even go as far as threatening to expose their secret cousin link if Dillon doesn't help him. This is blackmail. This is no longer a family favor. This is straight up extortion. Dillon is trapped in this horrible web, and honestly, I am terrified for her. She just got her life back on track. She just patched things up with Electra, and now Remy's going to burn it all down if she doesn't deliver Deke Sharp to him. Look, we need to fast forward to the week of May 18 to 22 because the stakes are getting apocalyptic. The spoilers say this week may bring even more outrage from Steffi if Ridge ultimately forces a vote on her co-CEO status. A vote? Are you kidding me? Ridge is actually going to put his daughter's legacy to a vote. I am losing my mind over this. Could Steffi actually lose the job she loves so much? Could she actually emerge victorious over Brooke in the end? The fact that her position is even up for debate is a massive insult. Basically, Ridge is proving once again that his loyalty to Brooke will always eclipse his loyalty to his own blood. Honestly, if Steffi loses this vote, I am rioting. I am literally shutting down the channel. Actually, no, I would never shut down the channel. I would just rage stream for 24 hours straight. Whoa. I've really gone off chasing butterflies into another dimension again. Bringing the signal back, let's stick to the script. It's also entirely possible that Ridge will look at the absolute carnage this vote is causing, ditch the whole idea and leave Brooke totally deflated. And if that happens, oh boy, the fallout will be legendary. Regardless, we have to deeply consider whether Brooke might end up frustrated enough to just pack up and join Logan with Hope if she doesn't get her wish at Forrester. Imagine Brooke and Hope both defecting to Katie's fashion house. That would be the ultimate revenge plot. But wait, that could lead to massive conflict between Bill and Katie, because Bill might feel that Brooke cannot be trusted enough to hire. Basically, Bill knows Brooke is a wild card, and if she comes to Logan, she is going to want to run the show there too. Listen, this entire 2-week span is a masterclass in psychological torture. Steffi is fighting for her corporate life against her own father and stepmother. Hope is suddenly finding her voice just to cause more problems. Zende is staging a creative rebellion. Katie and Bill are sweating over their failing poach attempt. And Dillon is being blackmailed by her psychotic cousin while trying to play assistant to Daphne or Electra. Honestly, I am exhausted. I am so deeply physically exhausted by these people. But I am also low-key obsessed and cannot look away. Basically, The battle lines are drawn. The Forrester versus Logan war has never been this vicious. And the boardroom is about to turn into a gladiator arena. I need you all to sound off in the comments right now because I cannot carry this psychic damage alone. If Ridge actually replaces Steffi, we ride at dawn.